day has come. She's laid eggs, guys. She has laid eggs. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this, guys. A little girly. Trying to disturb me. Let's see. Just has some eggs left. "13 good-looking eggs so far." So since I already took her out, I thought, let me collect these eggs. But let me get her back into that nest box. She is not done, and I need to go to work. Now I gotta get the nest box ready, get those eggs in the incubator, and then babies. And we have 13 good-looking eggs. Time to go get them into the incubator, and well, we'll keep a keen eye on Mama when I get back. Get her a nice little soak, and then obviously get her something to feed on. You know, get her nice and healthy again after having birth. But yeah, I am beyond excited. My journey with Echiss very much started off with Echiss Occelatus, but it very quickly adapted into something completely unique, which is actually these guys behind me, Echiss Occelatus. Now, this is a species from Middle Africa, more so specific from Nigeria. And what makes these guys so incredibly fascinating is that they are the most dangerous snake on the African continent. Why exactly do I say that? Well, number one reason being not that they're the most toxic, it's just that they bite the most people and they've got one of the highest fatality rates on the entire African continent. With Nigeria actually building a hospital ward with 100 extra beds specifically for people getting bitten by this exact species. Now, am I telling you all of this to impress you guys? Yeah, kinda, because I want you to fathom just how incredible this species is. Moving on from how dangerous they are, let's actually go ahead and feed them and just observe how crazy this species is in regards to the size of their fangs, to the size of the snake. I mean, it's absolutely ludicrous. But other than that, other than us actually having the species, we actually successfully bred the species, which is incredible. Now, unfortunately, we did not have them for the hibernation process, which is unlucky for me, but this year I will have them because I've got 2 females, 1 male. So 1 female gave me babies, the other female didn't, which means this year is her turn. As far as incubating the babies, it was actually super easy. I incubated them at 29 degrees Celsius, and a couple, I think it was 55, 60 days later, all 13 babies hatched with the most tiniest little Echiss babies. Now, the real challenge is not to breed them, it's not to cool them, it's not to incubate them. The real challenge is to establish them. And we're actually also going to be taking a look at how I'm going about establishing them. Will I be trying crickets? Will I be trying scorpions? Will I be trying centipedes? Geckos? Skinks maybe? Or straight pinkies? I guess you're going to have to stay tuned to find out. But first, let's actually go ahead and feed these adults because that's how it has to start. It has to start with the adults. Then we can see the babies. Of course, we already have them front and center. Already smelled the food as soon as I started defrosting it. What was crazy is check out these guys. Feeding response. Now, this is actually the female that did give me the babies. Now, I'm thinking they're a little bit camera shy because I do have a light on them with my camera, but it shouldn't make a difference. Oh, I mean, would you look at that? Now, while she's actually busy to eat, let's go over their care requirements, right? So this is a relatively simple species of the Echiss genus to keep, very much different to most of the Echiss genus actually as well. So these guys don't come from your true desert regions. They do have a little bit of forest and a little bit of felt and brush, but also they do have a little bit of desert mixed in there. Now, if you look closely, actually, I'm interrupting myself, but if you actually look closely, this female is going to shed a fang soon. The fangs to the right of us, I can already see that second fang slowly coming into play. And as I was saying, so the key requirement for them is 32-degree hotspot with a very simple scape. I kept the humidity relatively low, but also not absolutely ridiculous like you would for true arid species. And then other than that, I feed them every 3rd week.
on to the next female, which will actually be the female to produce me some babies this year. Now look how absolutely variable this species is. This female is obviously a lot prettier than the other female, which has a lot to do with locality. These are obviously West African locality, which is the last country in Africa that we could do a shipment from. I don't know if things have changed. Probably find out soon. Now, for some reason, they're all incredibly defensive now that I've got the camera out, which is sensible because it is a completely different to the usual procedure. But I do believe the females will have enough food drive to actually eat. The male, he's a bit shy when it comes to eating, so he'll probably eat once I leave the room. Right, now for tonight's real order of business, the baby Echiss. Now this is my hook for them, the Pneumatic 9000. I call it Nimbus. Nimbus. Man, now that is small. I mean, that is not just small, that's small. So this is not the first time that I'm offering them a meal. This will be the second time. During the course of the night, I'll be continuously trying this with every single baby. First trying to tease feed, see if I can get a bite reaction. And then if I can, in fact, get a bite reaction, see if I can get them to eat by themselves. But if I can't, this will be the process that I follow for each and every single baby, probably for the next 3 to 6 months until they're established. I've heard horror stories about people actually trying a year long to get them established. Hopefully, I don't have that difficult a route. Now, I doubt you guys will be able to see this, so we'll try in any case. I'll zoom it in. Right, so once I got the pinky part in their mouth, I just make sure it's nice and wedged with the tip of my hook. All right, so now that the food is in, a nice slow release on the sponge, and then usually within a couple of seconds, they just start eating. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you want to see more Echiss content, stay tuned because we are going to be trying a few different feeding experiments with these guys and see what really gets them freaking roaring. But in any case, guys, from Mahani Exotics, you guys know I love you. You guys know I appreciate you. If you made it this far into the video, leave a comment down below saying I did it. I'd appreciate that. From Mahani Exotics, peace out.